Hey G Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? So for today's episode, I got this cool amazing product right here that's by the brand called Andobil. And if you guys remember, I actually reviewed quite a lot of products by them. But this time I have a USB-C hub. But enough talking, let's actually open up first and show you guys what it looks like first. So when you open this little compartment right here, you guys can see the little design inside of how to use it and how to set it up. So it has two USB slots where you guys will plug into a MacBook Pro or MacBook Air, and you guys can actually plug in all the other ports in here. And when I say MacBook Air, it's only for the new MacBook Air, not the old one. So just remember that when you guys are buying this product. And then if you guys look in the bottom, it tells you as well there's a 7-in-1 and what comes on here. So there's a USB-A 3.0, there's a USB-C, SD, micro SD card slot, and also the HDMI slot as well. And then when you guys open the top right here, you guys can open it up like this, take it out, and there's the actual product itself. There's actually some more stuff inside. There's a thank you card and feedback card if you guys are willing to give them feedback or not. If not, it's okay. And then here is an instruction guide on how to set up and how to use it and all the different functionalities that's on the product. So here's the little hub right here. Let's take it out and show you what it looks like. Alright, so this is what the product actually looks like here. If you guys can see, there's a logo right here that's the Andobil. And then here's the two USB slots that I was talking about, where you guys will actually plug it into the laptop. And then if we turn it this side, we have all of the outputs on here. So we have the USB-C output, we have the USB, two of them, and here's another USB-C output. Here's the SD card slot, and then there's the micro SD. And then we turn it this way, we have the HDMI. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slots out here. The quality overall feels really nice, and the cool thing about this product is the fact that it uses two of these slots to actually charge it or power it up. That means there's double the power to actually synchronize into the product. But in order for us to find out whether or not it actually works and whether or not it's actually worth it, let's actually go test it out first and then come back and talk about it. Alright, so here we have the MacBook Pro, we have the Andobil device plugged in. But if you guys can see right now, we have the mouse plugged in, and the mouse does work. And I'm using the mouse right here. So let's plug in everything else and see when that works at the same time. So let's plug in the cable to charge the device and see whether that works or not. Alright, if you heard that, it's charging. So if you guys can see the percentage right there, it is charging. Next, let's plug in the cable right here to actually charge the speaker that I have right here. Alright, so it's plugged in, and you guys can see this is charging right now. You guys can see right there, the product's still charging, and the mouse still works. Let's plug in the other ones now and see when that works. So we have the SD card right now. Let's plug that in first. Alright, so if you guys can see, the SD card does work, and we have all the files here. If you guys can see, it does work. Let's see if we plug in the micro SD at the same time, see whether or not that works as well. So here we have our micro SD card. Let's plug it in now. Alright, so we have the micro SD card slot plugged in as well. And if you guys see, this is the SD card, and if I click on here, this is the micro SD file, but it's actually empty right now because I don't have any files. But if you guys can see, it does work, and it actually recognizes the file. So right now we're gonna actually plug in the HDMI cord first. Alright, so the HDMI cord does work. You guys can see everything works really well actually. So it's synchronizing from here onto right here, and you guys can see it does work. Alright, so for the last and final cord that we have here is the USB-C, the second one. Let's plug it in, see when that works. Alright, so you can see it is charging on the blinking light right here. That's how you know. So far everything in this product works really well. The mouse still works, the file still recognized, all the cords here still works, and the speaker itself is still charging. So this is actually an amazing product that actually works really well. The GoPro is still charging. So you guys can actually use 7 products all at the same time. And on top of that, if you guys have a MacBook Pro, you guys still have your aux cord and 2 extra USB-C ports to actually use. So if you guys have another one of these, you guys can actually use one on each side, so you guys can actually use even more ports. Alright, welcome back guys. So now that you guys saw the test of the product, you guys can see that everything about the product is pretty damn amazing. Like a lot of my other products that I tested in the past, it actually does not work at the same time, which kind of sucks. But the fact that this one works with multiple other products at the same time is pretty damn amazing. So you guys remember the other product I tested that is by Vixseat? It was literally almost the same product as this, but just different design a little bit, and probably there might be something different in the system. But that product was around $70, whereas this one for $46. So that's a huge price difference. So when it comes to the question of whether or not it's actually worth it though, I have to say that this product is really worth it because this one works exactly the same as Vixseat, and I feel like the VIC seat is a little bit more expensive than this one, so I would highly recommend going for this one because you guys are saving a lot more money. I really hope that VIC seat brings down the price a little bit, so then it's probably more competitive when it comes to the price difference, because that's a pretty big price difference for something that you guys can get exactly the same as by Andobil. But other than that, that's pretty much it for this little unboxing and testing and feedback of the product. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, then make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below. And as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace. And then for today's Z Squad fan shout out day, we have